Okay, I want to talk to you about just the patches that are in the guitar and how easy it is to edit on the guitar. You've done all this before. Any guitar player that's ever picked up an instrument and has an effect or an amplifier has already done all the work I'm getting ready to show you. So it's really, really simple. We've just taken your effects and put them on the guitar. So all the effects are on the guitar. We don't digitally model things. What we do is we start with analog pickups and add EQ and DSP to it. So it's digital signal processing, but not modeling. So we're really not doing anything different than you guys have been doing for 50 years. It's just a lot more convenient, all being right here. So first, because we can get in and edit the EQs on these pickups, we can get a lot of different pickup sounds out of it. And the first ones are straight Firebird sounds. You got your bridge there. This next one is kind of a country sound. And that has an EQ on it that we kind of mimicked a country style guitar. Then you got your Firebird, and then you got you another, like a 335 maybe. Also on here we have a workhorse distortion, and all you have to do is just turn this red knob. You kind of got like a, probably a ratty type of pedal, or use that phrase. Distortion with reverb. I had to do that for copyright reasons. So, reverb, distortion. And so that's global. That means that in patch play mode, which we are in now, you can't edit. These are locked out, so that if you're playing live, you don't bump any of the parameter controls and knock these sliders on top of the guitar out, which we'll get to those in a second. So I'm gonna refresh my tuning, and you've got 11 tunings on here that are very easily attained by just pushing this knob down and strumming, and your guitar is going to tune itself. And so I'm refreshing my tuning, which was in an E flat, and so now I'm done. And I can go from E flat to standard to dadgad, open G, open E, and all those tunings are already in here. In the editor, you can go in and edit any tuning you want to create and flash it into the guitar. So if you got some like D minor 9 tuning or some strange tuning that you want to put into the guitar, you can. Also, there's a microtonality way of setting cents, which is plus or minus 50 cents in the editor, which I'll show you a little bit later, which you can actually get your intonation a little better for some of these altered tunings, if you really have that kind of, or if you just want to set, offset some micro tunings. Okay, so from there we go to number 2, and number 2, and everything, by the way, everything here I'm doing is reflected on these pedals down here. Volume, distortion, reverb, what patch I'm in. It's going to tell me everything I needed to know on the pedals, which is pretty cool if you're drinking all the time like I am most gigs. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally sober right now. The second patch, we modeled some single coils, so we have kind of more of a kind of spanky type of sound there. And then we've got all the different sounds that you might find in that particular type of guitar. A single coil. Number 3, these are like Les Paul humbucker sounds. So we modeled just regular old LP sounds. And in between some of these, we've put in things like, there's a country bridge sound in there where we have. So number 4, this is one of my favorite ones. We've used just EQs to get piezo emulations of acoustic guitars. Resonator. Pretty cool, huh? So now let's go to some modulations. This first one I'm going to show you here, it's just a flanger. But you can also change all the parameters of that flanger as well to create your own sound. These are just, once again, these are patch play mode presets we're going through right now. Vibrato, which is a pretty cool sound. That's all I'm doing, so I don't get caught. I don't want the copyright police on me. SOPA. So next we're going to go to a phaser. Tremolo. Chorus. Pretty cool. Number 6, we have some delays here. Here's a looper. Here we have chorus delay. Digital delay. Reverse delay. That was an original composition, by the way. Here we have analog delay. So some of these sound more like an original tape type of delay. Some are, mocked after digital delays. But you can get all kinds of crazy stuff in here. There's actually 2 delays in the editor, so you can get, that kind of a sound on sound kind of thing. In Bank 7, these are probably some of my favorite effects in here. We have just these really lush reverbs, and we have a diffuser bank that you can also adjust those in the editor if you guys know what that is. You can really deep edit a lot of these reverbs. So I'm gonna refresh my tuning that fast. This is called Taj Mahal. Spring reverb, like an old school kind of. Then we have a plate, damped. Ducking cosmic reverb. So really on the ducking reverbs, the bloom comes at the end of the note. So you're not drowning in reverb while you're playing. So if you can hear the chord is very articulate. The reverb comes at the end of it. That's called a ducking reverb, or a bloom reverb, some guys like to call it. Here we just got a regular hall reverb, and I really dig this one. Okay, distortions. Oh man, here, everybody's got an opinion on distortions. What we have done at Gibson is we've taken some of the distortions, and these are baseline distortions that kind of represent a certain era or certain type of amplifier, but you can really get in here and edit these things, which I'm probably going to get into in the next segment, and create your own sounds.